This is Todd.
And Elise.
And this is In Our Element. Today we're testing our cold weather gear in our garage. Might be wondering why we're camping in our garage tonight.
Yeah. Well, actually, we have two chihuahuas, and one's the size of a hamster, one's the size of a guinea pig, and it's going to be a record low of 22 balmy degrees here in Florida tonight. So
or
we didn't
21 if you actually, depending on which forecast, but I'll believe it when I see it.
It's going to be friggin' cold. So since we didn't have a pet sitter, but we didn't want to miss the opportunity of checking out our cold weather gear, we figured,
and here we are.
I suggested to Todd, let's just camp out in our garage. The one time he takes me seriously. Damn it, Todd.
Hey, like she said, good opportunity to check out our new cold weather gear, and we'll show you that in a minute.
We'll talk about our gear.
OG Durston X-Mid 2-piece set up behind us,
Love that tent.
Is a trekking pole tent. So to set it up on the concrete here in the garage, it took a bit of tying off and some concrete blocks. And
gotta get creative.
Not the tightest pitch, but it'll work for what we're doing with it.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get too windy here in the garage. No. We do have the door open so that we get the cold. Yay.
Yeah, we do have the garage door wide open and the exit door in the back wide open, so we get good airflow, and hopefully it'll be just as cold in here as it is
So this
outside.
is going to go one of two ways, right, Todd?
Right.
Either our gear is going to work flawlessly, and we're going to sleep right through the night all comfy and cozy in 22 degrees, or a piece of gear or several pieces of gear might suck, and if that's the case, we'll be sneaking back into the house, pouring a glass of wine, and putting on Netflix, and feeling sorry for my poor freezing husband.
I'll probably be right behind you.
Yeah, he will be. He will be.
So, yeah, we are in Florida, so a lot of you are saying, my God, you're overdressed, you're in Florida, it's cold.
Nope.
Realize that Florida is extremely humid and wet, so the cold here...
I hate this state. I hate this state.
Here.
We're from New York.
Yeah. The cold here is definitely bitter when it starts getting down below 50.
It's
especially when you're used to feels like 110 degrees during the summer here. And high humidity.
I think I'm going to sleep a lot better in the cold than I do in the heat, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. And we'll go ahead and show you what gear we're testing out tonight. So our sleep system that we are testing out, besides the actual Durston two-person tent in this temperature to check condensation rates and all that. I've got my new Outdoor Vitals 0 degree Summit Down sleeping bag. Elise has her Big Agnes Daisy May 15 degree bag. They're on top of Outdoor Vitals insulated sleeping pads, which are on top of Decathlon sleep mats, which give us an extra 1.2 R value. So that's the gear we'll be testing out, and hopefully it'll work as it should, as advertised, and all that good stuff.
And we'll see how the condensation is in the tent.
Yeah, that was definitely another reason we wanted to see how the tent did with condensation.
We had quite a lot of condensation when we were on the Appalachian Trail, but it was in the low 40s, I think.
40s.
And it was raining,
Yeah,
though.
We had a pretty good storm. So.
And my down quilt got pretty wet.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, this one starts snoring, mouth breather over here. I'll slap him and make him stop.
But yeah, we've got the pitch a little bit high, especially on the far end towards the end of the garage, and we've got the vents open to give us a little more airflow, so hopefully I can cut down the condensation. We'll see how it does again if it gets down in the low 20s.
Actually, I have a question for you guys who are watching this. And please watch it to the end, by the way, because we're going to be also doing our Anchor
power bank
giveaway
at the end of this video that from the previous video last week we talked about.
But I do have a question. So if you're hiking and you're going from one elevation to an extremely higher elevation, like we want to do Mount Mitchell.
Here's the question.
North Carolina. So the question is, you're supposed to start out hiking cold, right?
Yep.
So if you start out hiking cold and you're getting really up there in elevation, because there's a 20 degree drop in temperature where we want to go specifically, what do? Do you just like pop off the side of the trail, hide behind a tree, take off your hiking pants so you freeze your ass off and put another layer on and then put your pants back on? Or like, what do you guys do What do you guys do when you're hiking up an elevation and you have a severe temperature drop, like partway along the trail?
Yeah, that's a good question. So we'll be firing up the old Soto Windmaster stove here in a little while.
And we're not going to go and turn the oven on, the
We're
stove
not,
on?
no, we're not going in. We're going to fire up the camp stove and make some hot chocolate out here before bedtime.
Could we make some more? Or we don't have,
Can't
never
make
mind,
s'mores,
no
we don't
fire
have a
ring.
campfire.
We got crickets though.
I think the condo association would probably be a little against us building a fire in the garage. And again, at the end of this video, we will be doing a random pick of the comments from last week's video to announce the winner of the Anker 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that we're giving away.
We love giving shit away.
Yep.
Love it.
All right, we'll see you guys in a little bit.
See ya. So you ready to go not watch Netflix and chill in the tent with me?
Might be a real chill.
Oh, Pina.
See you in the morning. No, good morning.
Good morning.
Got down to, only ended up getting down to 25 degrees last night.
Balmy 25.
Not the predicted 21 or 22, but 25 was a good test point, I think.
Yeah, and
Very good.
I'm happy to say that our gear
Worked flawlessly. Yeah.
flawlessly.
Yeah.
The only complaint that I would have is my sleep pad is a 20-inch.
Yeah.
And even with my mummy bag strapped to it, somehow my arm still slid off the pad and landed on the floor. But other than that, I slept great, except my nose was freezing and running all night. But other than that, I mean, I was warm. I didn't even wear my hat.
Yeah,
And
I think eventually we'll get some 25-inch wide pads.
Yeah.
That tent is actually wide enough. It's 50 inches wide inside, so it's
just make it no condensation either, or very
Yeah.
very little. Very
yeah.
little.
We didn't really notice any condensation. Again, we left the pitch kind of high in the
Even
end.
with your snoring ass
The vents open,
blowing hot air all over the tent.
So yeah, so win-win. It worked out pretty well.
I made it through the entire night. And on another positive note, I am now a believer in mummy bags.
Yes.
I loathed the idea of a mummy bag.
She has her UGQ quilt 20 degree that she swears by. She said, "I will never be in a mummy bag. I can't stand it." I got
Too
her
confined, I feel like a corpse.
I got her the Big Agnes Daisy May, which is
15
actually
degree.
the 15 degree one, which is actually those Big Agnes, the Daisy May and the Anvil Horn are made for people to toss and turn and have more space in them than normal mummy bags. So she's a believer in mummy bags.
I loved
for
it.
Super cold weather now.
I'm still gonna, my quilt, my UGQ is still gonna be my go-to for above freezing.
Above freezing.
Above freezing temperatures, but for anything colder than that, I was really cozy.
Yeah.
I was cozy. I was warm.
My Outdoor Vitals bag was toasty warm. I only had a couple little complaints about. I really liked the center zip idea
Until
of the
you
bag
used it.
because if I want to use it in warmer weather, I can unzip the center and flip it over and use it like a quilt, which will still probably be a good thing. But using it as an actual mummy bag last night, the center zip ended up. The big zippers on the bag ended up in my face. So if I was trying to cover my chin or is up against my chin, I had the hard zippers up against me until I kind of figured out a way to rotate a little bit away from them. So that's really my main complaint. It's a little bit harder to get into than other bags I've had because it has quite a large foot box. It only zips down so far, so I've had to kind of get up top, kind of slide into it. But other than
Like
that,
a sausage in a casing.
yeah, I mean, other than that, it was super warm, comfortable bag. Kept me
I
toasty
slept
warm all night.
marvelously. I mean, I'm a warm sleeper. I'm like the opposite of what women are supposed to be, which I don't get because we have, no offense, ladies, but we have more fat content in our bodies than men, and fat is an insulator. So
Yeah.
I don't know how they say that women sleep colder than men.
Sure.
Maybe I'm just the exception to the rule. I don't know. I'm just hot-blooded.
That's why she had the 15 degree last night and I had the 0 because I don't
He's
think
a
she'll.
cold
I think the only time she'd need a 0 is in sub-freezing temperatures.
Yeah, yeah.
So, anyway, we do have the giveaway to do from last week's video. We promised the Anker 10,000 power bank. So we've got the random comment picker for YouTube on our phone here. I've got the video URL in there, and
Can I press the button?
Elise is going to press the button to pick the winner.
Dun, 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 dun. Boop. Oh, wow. Cool.
The winner is Backpacking with Buckley.
Come on, Buckley.
Tim, you winning everything lately. I don't know what's going on with this
You
guy.
better buy some lottery tickets.
His
And split
comment.
the winnings.
His comment was, "Love the shirt. This was a great video and a great idea. He uses an Anchor 10,000 as well, but he could sure use a new one." So Buckley,
You got a new one.
you got a new one coming. You got a new one coming to you. So I will
That's
I will
great.
contact you with that and get that mailed out to you. Okay, so we just decided since Buckley keeps winning everything,
He wins everything.
we're going to we
Mr.
actually
Blue Eyes.
have a second Anchor 10,000 power bank that
Da-da-da.
we were going to save for a different giveaway, but we're going to give it away now. So there'll be a second lucky winner. Second? Two?
Second, 2 dos.
So here we have the Backpacking with Buckley winner, and it has pick another winner. So Lisa's going to hit that button. And
Nicole hikes a lot.
Nicole hikes a lot.
Yeah, she won anything yet?
I don't
Well, you
know.
need to win some stuff.
And her comment was, "I had never used a power bank before, completely no experience, and it sounds awesome." So
Now
Nicole,
you get to try it out.
you get to try it out. So I'll get with you and get that shipped out to you as well. So congratulations,
Congrats, guys.
Nicole. All right, so closing thoughts?
No, I'm brain dead right now.
Yeah.
I'm kind of tired. I'm just really happy with the way the gear performed. I'm
We'll
now
have-
a believer in mummy bags, which I may never admit again. I don't know, but
We'll have links to all the gear that we showed you that we used last night down in the description.
so that's about it, right, Todd?
Yeah, that's
wraps
about
up?
it. That wraps it up. So until again, as usual, hope to see you
Outside.